Welcome, dear learners. I'm Dr. Ashu Tomar. Will be starting today's lecture on the topic Technical Research Paper. A technical research paper is a form of written technical communication. As there is a age of science and technology, different fields are there, and in every field, generally the innovation is being done, and whatever innovation or research which is being done, that is being shared by writing technical research paper. Like science is there, technology, humanities, management, mathematics, in every subject you will find that research is making an improvement. As a research, lot of contributions are being added to these different fields. There is a revolution in a field of writing. Technical research paper is basically written to communicate to a specific audience a specific purpose. Like, for example, if you are a student of if you are a student of computer science, then you want to know about the advancement which is going on in computer science, so you will go for the research papers which are written in your specific field that is related to computer science. So technically, whatever growth, whatever contribution which is being added, that is done in a form of a technical research paper. Generally, this all work is done when you are doing a research. Its aim is to provide technical knowledge for future growth, because ultimately, with the passage of the time, you will find the advancement is there, advancement in terms of science, technology, which is being added to the specific field by writing a technical research paper. Technical paper writing skills help in achieving academic and occupational goals. It also gives a high degree of professional satisfaction and in career advancement. Now, the components of a technical research paper, how we basically start our research paper. First of all, the title of the research paper is written. Then, after that, we write the name of the author along with his designation and affiliation. Then we write the abstract. Abstract is basically a summary of 10 to 15 lines. Because generally technical research paper is of 12 to 15 pages, so its summary can be written within 10 to 12 lines. Then we will write the keywords, main words, or difficult words with their meaning. Then we write the introduction. Then, after the introduction, we write the objectives. What is the purpose? What is the objective? Why we are writing this research paper on this particular topic? What methods or techniques we are using for doing the research on the particular topic? What are the findings? What is the exact result, you can say? Inferences, result, or conclusion. Then we will come over to conclusion. Appendix, any extra information if we want to provide in a research paper. Maybe we have used any parameter, or maybe we have to imagine some data. So that information, that extra information is being added with the help of the appendix. References are preferred. So at the end, we write the list of references in an alphabetical order. The detailed format, how the references are written, we have already discussed in report writing. And if you will read the topic of report writing in notes, you will find that how we are supposed to follow the format of quoting the references, name of the book, name of the author, accordingly. After technical research paper, come over to synopsis writing. Now, a synopsis is an in-depth summary of a written work that describes the content of that work from beginning to an end. It is also a summarized form, like you are writing a project, or maybe you are writing a thesis. Before that, generally we write a summarized document, and that summarized document is basically known as synopsis writing. It is a summary which just gives a general overview of a story. A synopsis contains all the details, including the end. It is submitted to a publisher or agents after you have written a novel, screenplay, thesis, or any other long work. Generally, it is of 10 to 15 pages. The format, the parts, components of synopsis are, first of all, the title page is written, where we write the main topic, affiliation, name of the person, topic. These details are written on the first page. Then the topic where we will highlight the topic. Then we start with the introduction. Then review of literature, whatever work which has already been done related to the topic. Objectives, what is the objective, why I have selected this topic. Methodology, what techniques, methods I will apply so that I can come out with the results. What are the facilities which are available. Then at the end we are going to write the references. References are very important everywhere, because basically that shows that we have done review of literature, we have read the books, we have not copied the content from anywhere else. Next one is project writing. Now a project is written on a designed plan completed in an industry, company, or in the academic institutes. So these are the three different scenarios where we need to write a project. The project may be written under the supervision of a senior faculty, or it can be done under joint supervision of an industry expert. It is also submitted as a thesis, dissertation under the guidance of a supervisor. Generally, it is being known as dissertation if you are submitting it in MTech project, or maybe for the degree of MPhil. There, generally, it is being known as dissertation. Otherwise, in company or in the BTech, it is being known as project. A brief report is submitted on the topic. Brief report is basically which is known as synopsis. This includes the outline of the project to be done. It is a form of written communication prepared by a researcher, student. Because first of all, the student has to submit it in a form of a synopsis. When the project is being approved, after that, the student is free to write a project on that particular topic. The components of a project are same almost: cover page, title page, certificate of approval by supervisor. Now project is done under the supervision of a supervisor, and that certificate is being signed by the supervisor, which shows that the work is original and it is being done by the student under the supervision of whosoever the supervisor is. Preface summary of the details which we are going to discuss further in the project. Same as it was in report writing, there also the preface was there. Acknowledgement, again it is thanksgiving note. Table of contents, that is serial number is there, topic is there, page number is there. We even use table of illustrations, table, or maybe we have used pie chart or figures to illustrate the content for easy explanation. So their details are also written in the beginning in a form of a table of illustrations. Then we write the abstract, summary, introduction. Now we have started the project in detail. Introduction, review of literature. Review of literature, again the same thing. Whatever we have, whatever work which is done on the particular topic. So we are going to have a review. We are going to read all of those books, work, research papers, whatever is going on or whatever has been studied by other persons. Methodology are same, methods or techniques, results, conclusion, appendix, references, same. That is same. This format is same. It is almost like report writing. Now then last one is thesis writing. It is lengthiest of all. Research paper is of 10 to 15 pages. Again the project is of synopsis. Synopsis is of 10 to 15 pages. Then your project is of 70 to 80 pages. Then your thesis is of 150 to 170, 80 pages, 180 pages. It is lengthiest of all, and a thesis is longer and more detailed than a project or a dissertation. It may span over a period of 3 to 5 years. So much of time is required for the completion of thesis. You may present extensive research, detailed research on a particular topic in the form of a thorough analysis, supported adequately by statistical data, findings, survey, experimental results, whatever technique we are following. It is a long research report and it is done for the award of doctoral degree in any discipline. There are certain stages through which a researcher passes before he finally writes the thesis. So you can see that how it is different from previous one, that is project writing, and even in comparison to synopsis. First of all, the researcher selects a topic. Topic is something which is related to problem oriented. And it is related to a different discipline. In every discipline, in every subject, the thesis can be written by a student or a researcher. Research guide helps the scholars in the selection of topic, availability of the materials required. So generally a guide is there to support, to guide, to help the researcher or a student. And there you have, in project you were having supervisor to supervise the student. Then the research scholar tries to collect both printed and electronic resource materials and relevant reference books, because ultimately he needs to focus on review of literature. For this he needs resources, material to study. He can take notes from reliable and useful resources which will be included in the references. Finally, the researcher has to organize his ideas, and then logically he has to explain them in a form of a chapters. He must be aware of the MLA style sheet which is being followed, because strictly the MLA style sheet is being followed in a thesis. Components of thesis are cover page, title page, certificate of approval by supervisor. We have a guide here whose signature are being done on a certificate. Then same preface, acknowledgement, table of contents, illustrations, abstract, introduction. Now the basic thing in thesis is this, that we do not have only internal examiner, we have external examiners too to evaluate your thesis, which is not in case of synopsis or in case of project or even in case of research paper. Then review of literature, methodology, results, conclusion, appendix, references, bibliography. This all we have already discussed. Thank you. Comment for your doubts. Notes के लिए टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करें. The link is given in the description box. Keep learning.